For creative pros, LG's UltraWide Thunderbolt 3 display may be the best around. Welcome everyone, it is Andrew here from AppleInsider, and we're going to take a look at the 34-inch LG 34WK95U ultra-wide monitor. This massive display has the ability to transform a lot of creative professional workflows, and we're going to take a look at why. So first up, what you get in the box, and it's a lot of what you'd find with most other monitors out there, including the monitor arm, the metal stand, a cable clip, and then a plethora of cables. It's always nice to see a lot of extra cables included in the box, especially ones that you're not necessarily going to need. Installation only takes a few minutes. We were able to get ours up and running in maybe 2 or 3 minutes, depending on how you count the filming time. The base connects to the arm using a small little thumb screw on the bottom, and there are silicone pads beneath that metal base to help keep it in place. Once those two are connected, it literally just takes a little bit of maneuvering to snap the monitor itself into place on the bracket on top of the arm. You can also clip on the cable organizer onto the back of the pole. On the bottom of the monitor is a small little joystick. It can move in 4 different directions as well as be depressed to access the menu, change the volume, and everything else that you'll need to do. It's a very easy navigation system. On the back of the monitor, you're going to find a Thunderbolt 3 port, a display port, dual HDMI ports, a headphone out or audio out, a USB-B input port, and 2 USB-A ports. If we had our way, we'd also see a second Thunderbolt 3 port for daisy chaining or possibly some USB-C. Adjusting the monitor is very easy to do. They've got the balance just right on that arm. It takes very little effort to move it up and down. There's very little horizontal wiggle, and there is 5 to 15 degrees of tilt vertically. There's really no point in trying to rotate this thing because it is so wide, it really just wouldn't work on most people's desks. As far as all the cables that are included in the box, the first up is a USB Type-B cable. This is going to be useful if you're using something like DisplayPort or HDMI to connect to this display, and that way it still gives you access to the hubs such as the audio and those USB ports on the back. It does come with a Thunderbolt 3, a white one in fact, which is definitely a solid length. It works very well and allows you to take advantage of everything that comes with Thunderbolt 3, such as the pass-through power for your MacBook Pro, or just getting access to all the ports that are on the back of the machine, kind of like a hub. Also included in the box is a DisplayPort cable, but oddly enough, not an HDMI cable. I guess LG just assumes that if you're going to be using HDMI, you've got one out there. They're very ubiquitous, so you probably already have one lying around, but they don't include one in the box. Really, you should be using Thunderbolt 3 anyway. And then that last cable we saw was the power cable, not much to see there. This thing has a resolution of 5120 by 2160, while at first blush looks like a 5K monitor, but it only has a 5K resolution horizontally and not vertically. Essentially, it's got the vertical resolution of a 4K monitor and the horizontal resolution of a 5K monitor. So you're not going to get the pixel density or the high resolution of a true 5K monitor. It's really more akin to a 4 or a 4.5K monitor. So you're looking for true 5K, you should look elsewhere. Not all machines are going to be capable of running this at that full 5120 by 2160 resolution, such as the 2018 Mac Mini. More appropriately though, this can run at pixel doubled resolution, which is going to cut that resolution by half, but still gives you a good mix between screen real estate and the size of the assets on the screen. If you actually run this at full 4K or 5K resolution, you're really going to have really small objects on the screen, and it's just going to be hard to deal with and hard to read. This thing is quite a beast of a monitor. It supports HDR10 thanks to that new nano IPS display technology that LG developed. It still isn't quite as bright as Apple's own 5K iMac, but at 450 nits, it's definitely not bad. It also can adjust that automatically thanks to the ambient light sensor on the top of the display. Color accuracy is also great. It supports 98% of the P3 wide color gamut and is Display HDR 600 compliant. A super wide monitor like this is not going to be for everyone, but content professionals are going to love the real estate. Working in Final Cut Pro has been a dream, and working in web production or working in Logic are also going to see similar benefits. If you'd like to grab one for yourself, you can find the link below in the description.
If you enjoyed this video, like it and hit that subscribe button. Also, check out our price guide, which makes it extremely easy to find the best deals on Apple products, updated daily. Be sure to follow us on social media, and we'll see you in the next video.